Grand Rising. Yesterday's meditation was not up because I couldn't find my laptop because it was at work. So thank you, find my iPhone, because it brought me some peace of mind knowing that it was not in my house and I wasn't going crazy. Today's Wednesday, and this morning when I woke up, I kept hearing, what is it? What is it? And what they were saying is they want us while we're sitting in this meditation. Well, we'll get into it, but what is it that triggers us, right? And then what really is it about those situations and those things that trigger us? And we're going to try to go into that space today and try to like analyze it. So everybody sit in your space, deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale. Each inhale through your nostril. Picture this new beautiful day, this new reset we have. Fresh air just coming into our space. And as we exhale out the mouth, push out all of the things that no longer serve us. Exhaling yesterday. Exhaling other people's bullshit. Exhaling everything that does not belong to us. If you can, I want you to take your hands and just wipe them down your arms like this. 3 times each. And then down the front. And we're just wiping off yesterday really, really well. When something comes into your space, when you feel a little icky in your soul, just take your hands and simply wipe it off. Wipe it off, recenter, ground, and focus. Wipe off energy that doesn't belong to you. And we sit in our space. This morning, I was called to ask the question, what is it? What is it that bothers me? And why? Take a situation where you're always being triggered. Always being triggered. I will use one as an example. I hear many people say, I'm mad because I was disrespected. This was a huge one for me as well. When someone says something to you and you feel disrespected, this is a low vibration. This is something that is a lower vibration and emotion that we are choosing to have. No one can disrespect you unless you choose to be disrespected. When someone says something to you, when someone does something to you, when you are triggered, when you feel quote unquote disrespected, you feel that anger rising, pause. Pause. What is it? What is it? It is not the disrespect. It is a wound inside of you that needs to be healed. Other people's opinions of you don't matter. Everyone is reflecting how they feel. If you know somebody that is cheating on their spouse and you have been cheated on, your opinion of them is not very high. You will feel some way about that person because you've been cheated on. You will feel disrespected. You will feel that they are wrong. You will feel all these emotions about that person because of how it resonates for you. If you're the person that cheated, your lens will be different. Oh, I understand why they did that. Well, it wasn't really disrespectful because of so and so and so and so. Your lens at how you view people changes because of your experiences. So when you are in a situation where you are triggered, pause. What is it? What is it that is making me feel this way and get triggered? It is your lens that is triggering you, not the other person, not what they're saying, not what they're doing. They are triggering something inside of you that needs to be healed. What is it? It is not them. It is not their words. It is not the situation. What is it? It is a wound inside of you that needs to be recognized, that needs to be acknowledged. If that person needs to have a boundary in your life, you will be able to see that clearer when you take away the anger, the veil that will not let you see it. Higher perspective. What is it? It's always inside of you. Always. In these moments when we get triggered, practice that today. When you feel anger, sadness, any emotion of a lower vibration that you don't want, because it is okay to be sad. It is okay to be angry. It is okay to feel your feelings. They're all okay. It is not okay to push those feelings away. That is toxic positivity. We do not do that. What we are asking is for you to address it, recognize it, and ask yourself, what is it? What is this? Why am I, me, myself, and I, feeling this? Why am I, me, myself, and I, being triggered? What is it? What is this? Recognize it, acknowledge it, feel it, then fly above it. Look at it from the higher perspective. What is it truly? What am I allowing to affect me? What is this experience? How am I going to choose to move through this? Because it's my choice. When you are triggered, take that pause. What is it? Deep breath in. Deep exhale. Take nice deep inhales, nice deep long exhales. As we sit in this space, guides, ancestors, ascended masters of the highest vibration, as we open up this crown chakra, as we open up our third eye, Please show us. Let us hear, see, and feel anything you might want us to know today. 1, 2, 3. You can stay in the space. You can open your eyes.
Hey, Kim.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Oh,
I saw just really quickly what I heard was when the path is unknown, walk slowly. And then I saw myself on this dirt path and there were like rocks and stones. Oh, Amy, thank you for being back. And Amy, I think I need to add you to the new messenger group. I don't think I did. So I have to double check that today because we had another Amy join and I thought it was you. And then I looked and I was like, wait, well, how come Amy isn't in this messenger group? So I have to add you. But I saw a lot of rocks and sticks, and what I got was because I'm coming out of this new job and then transitioning full time to not think that everything's going to be all lottie-dottie and I'm just going to go on this new path, that it's not going to be as easy as I think it is, that there is going to be some rocks and sticks along the way, and to not get discouraged and just to walk slowly. I mean, I heard that sentence clearly. When the path is unknown, walk slowly. And then all of a sudden, and it was crazy because the rocks and sticks were just in front of me. They weren't on the whole path. Like I was looking ahead and the whole path was just like clear. Like when I like to go on like the long runs and it's like a nice flat road. And I was like, oh, but in front of me was just all these rocks and sticks. And so I was like, okay, I will walk slowly because that is not something I tend to do. So
That is beautiful. That is so beautiful.
what did you see, Karina?
So I saw whenever you said, what is it? What is it? What is it? Like my unhealed childhood wound of feeling unloved is my trigger. So I'm working on the pause. That is my biggest thing, is like working on the pause and taking a step back and thinking like, why am I feeling this way? And then, so what they had me do, which is incredible, was they had me place my hands on where this patch, this oval patch is still inside under my heart chakra on the side, on like right under my heart chakra. And it's like this like oval patch. And they had me touch it with my hands to heal part of that unloved wound. And it's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm working on it. I'm healing it. And they say it keeps getting smaller.
Mm.
It keeps getting smaller and it keeps getting smaller. And then I just have to that's what it is. It's everyone has that, not everyone, but a lot of people, like you said, it's not that when we get triggered, it's so much deeper than like a surface level thing. It's not.
I'm disrespected. No, you weren't disrespected. There's you
So
go
much
deeper.
deeper. Yeah. So it's really interesting to me that I went all the way back. And I also saw my little self, my younger self, my little Karina, and I gave her a hug and I said, girl, we got this. Despite everything, despite that feeling of unloved, we rock this out. We're great. We're doing this. I mean, there's obstacles along the way, but you got this. We got this. And then like we hugged and like it was just so beautiful. Thank you.
So crazy that you said that because yesterday, do you remember when we did the meditation where they had me lead us back to like when we were like 12 and they were like, now give yourself a hug?
Yes.
And you just said that. I was thinking of that meditation yesterday.
Mm.
So that's why you saying this, I was like, oh my God, because I almost did that one today.
Isn't that crazy?
I was going to go on the river and do a childhood meditation and go back to 12 years old and go talk to our girls again. And instead, this morning, they were like, no, what is it? You need to ask them, what is it? They need to. And I said, okay. And now I'm like, my mind is like blown because you're saying the exact meditation that I wanted to do yesterday for today. And you did it anyway. Like you went back and hugged yourself. Like that was literally what I was going to do today.
They were like, Kim, we're going to start here, but it's going to lead to where we need it to go anyway.
Yeah. And that's why I was like, holy shit. Like, I feel like we need to do that one tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because that's exactly what I was going to do. And Karina, that childhood wound of not being loved, like, girl, it is so hard. There's a group message we got, a group text message of all the women on the street. And we had this little barbecue and everybody's like, we're going to bring this and we're going to bring that. And I was like, hey, so the day of, I'm like, so ladies, what is everybody bringing? Because I'm going to do it. Nobody responded to me. Nobody. Then finally somebody was like, I was like, somebody finally after like 2 hours or something, somebody was like, I'm bringing da da da. And then I commented real snarky. I was like, is it retrograde? Am I on my period? I go, this is old Kim. And this was just like a couple months. I answered it back real snarky in the group message. I was like, thank you so much for replying. Cause I was really just about to answer myself. Do you know what I mean? Like real smart assy. And then all of a sudden, and I was like, and I let it be known. Like I wanted to let them know. I was like, you guys respond to fucking everybody. But all of a sudden I ask a question like whatever, and nobody fucking answers. So that's why I was like, oh, thank you. Cause I was about to answer myself. And I had to sit there and ask myself, why? What was that all about? Why are my feelings all hurt? Who the fuck are these women? Why do I care? Do you know what I mean? Like, and and then I had to say, like, I don't. You know what I mean? I really don't. And when I sat there and I was like, why do I feel the need to be liked by them? Why? What? And that's what it is. Like, why do I feel invalidated because somebody didn't message me back right away? Bitch, they were busy. They were busy getting ready for the fucking picnic. Nobody was ignoring you. They were busy fucking making their plates and doing what they needed to do for the picnic.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But right away, my head goes to, why is everybody ignoring me? They're not. Calm down, 12-year-old Kim. Like, but 46-year-old Kim is like, I'm being ignored.
Yes.
Nobody fucking likes me. Well, how come they answer everybody, but they're not answering me? It's been 2 hours. Well, how come crazy? And it's all those wounds. So it's not that they're bitches.
Mm-mm,
I
no.
need to go figure out what is it? What is
Yeah,
it?
right.
And I don't like it. And I gotta go get rid of that, you
Well,
know?
it's good that you see it, that you feel it, and that you're acknowledging it, and that you can work on it, because I feel like what we do is we regurgitate the past, and we it's like, what's the term for insanity, is doing the same thing over and
Yep.
over and expecting different results. We can't live in the past. We can't get up and play the program and go to the bathroom and get the cup of coffee and get on the meditation and go through the motions every day being the same. That's like a program in the past. Like, we need to look like in the present moment, and almost like intend, like your intentions. Where do I want to go? Who do I want to be today? How do I want to show up moving forward? And we're going to fall from grace. But I love how you said to just stop and pause and recenter. That's the gift. And
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you, I do that like 5, 10 times a day.
I do. I
Yeah.
do. Especially at that store. You know what I mean?
Thank,
Yep.
yeah. Thank
I
you, sweet.
one the spiritual girl, I had made a TikTok about it across the way from me. It's called The Collab, and it's a bunch of Black small business owners, and they all rent a space. Almost like a hair salon, how each person
Yeah.
has their own space and they all sell their own things. And it's a very, very, very smart concept. So they rent one store, but they're all responsible for paying the rent. And
That's
she got kicked out yesterday, the spiritual girl, because she was always popping off and fighting with everybody. She has shaman on her business card. And she came over to my store after she got kicked out. And I was like, um, you weren't disrespected. None of them were disrespecting you. I go, you feel some way. And I've been watching you fight all of them, and I've kept my 2 cents. You're asking me, so I'm finally gonna give you my 2 cents. And I really feel like, you really need to go and sit and analyze and ask yourself why you're constantly feeling disrespected by everybody. You feel that everybody's always disrespecting you. And I used to be like that too. And I used to fight with every single customer that came. I feel like I'm looking at myself. That's what I told her. I feel like I'm looking at myself 5 years ago.
Mm.
You got to work through your triggers, girl. I used to let every single customer piss me off. And now look, you're the one that got kicked out. Now you don't have a space. They all voted and kicked her out. They were like, we're sick of your shit. Get out of here. And she's the shaman, the love and light girl
Wow.
in that space. There's a Jesus girl next to her. I know Jesus girl sitting there. See, that's why you don't fuck with them spiritual people. But but that's not the case. It's with everybody. That's why I said, please. They love to say that about the spirit, but we could point out. I love, not that I love it, but it's like the priests have just ruined it for the Catholic Church. Like, you can't say shit to any of us now. Do you know what I mean? Like, anytime a Catholic person wants to say something to me, I'm like, priests, which is bad. I gotta get over that. But your word, your walk, your talk. And that's what I have to watch too. I walk this walk. Am I walking? I talk this talk. Am I walking my talk? Do you know what I mean? And there's times that I don't, and I leave those up there. But that day that I felt slighted by the women, I even made a post on my Facebook page, on my personal one, about childhood wounds. I'd be like, guys, if you're feeling any of these emotions, it's from your childhood. And I want you to know something happened to me today that made me act like a child. It was a wound that I had, and it made me react like a child. Well, I'm glad I was about to answer myself because nobody else answered me. You know what I mean? Like, real snarky. And I'm like, oh, Kim, calm down. Go put some cream on your hemorrhoids and chill out. That's what I tell myself. Cream on those hemorrhoids and chill out. I'm having a flare up. Flare up in my attitude. You know what I mean? But
Well,
all right,
that's
ladies, I'll let you go.
real quick. That lady that came to you, I believe you were on the call on Sunday night for Arbonne, and I remember they brought up the Ed Milet quote that we are most equipped to help the people that we used to be.
Yeah. 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 I jumped off early because I have to admit to you that call made me realize that Arbonne is not my tribe. I wanted to give it one more chance. I was like,
Yeah.
let me just see. Let me just see. And the vibe, I have to tell you, Karina, I love Arbonne. I love their products. I will continue to use them. I will continue to sell them to my friends because I still make money off of it. And that's why I was like, oh, let me revisit that. because
Yeah.
maybe I want to bring money in. I want money in. If I could bring it in multiple streams of income. So guys, if you are interested in selling Arbonne or bringing in some kind of, talk to Karina, talk to Heather. They're Arbonne girls. I love their products. I lost so much weight off of their nutrition program, which is why I stick to it. I still use their skincare. Amazing products. Just realized that those women, Karina, just not my tribe.
No.
I went on that Zoom call that I was like, and I honestly wanted to get off in the middle of the call. I didn't want to disrespect Shaylee. So I put her on mute and I folded laundry. I didn't even listen to the call. I didn't.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to be
to
disrespectful and leave in the middle of her speaking, thinking that I left because it was her. It's not my vibe anymore. You know what I mean? Everything they were saying, I know that stuff. Like the social media, they want me to push Arbonne. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to push Reiki. I'm going to push chakras. I'm not going to push Arbonne. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I was like, not for me, but it's all good. I definitely suggest that company though, guys. And if you want it, if you don't want to sell it and you just want to buy it, you can come to me. If you want to sell it, go to Karina.
Join my team.
Go on to Karina's team. But yeah. All right. I love you guys so much. So what is it Wednesday? What is it? What is it? What is it?
What is
Remember
it?
that. Anytime you're triggered, angered, disrespected, want to punch somebody, want to cry, want to crawl into a hole, feel like your world is falling apart. No. What is it? What is it? Yeah.
Are you going to put the card in the chat that you were going to
Shit.
post?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna do it right now. Everybody.
Okay. I was just excited about that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me, because Jesse made these amazing cards. And when I tell you, I've been trying for weeks. I choose to remain calm in stressful situations and give myself grace when it's not so easy.
That's on target, on point. 100%.
This is a mama mantras thing. And usually most of these cards have something to do with being a mom, which is why I laughed so hard. Because this is exactly what we just talked about. And that's why what they said, where they're like, if you are mad, it's okay. It's okay to feel those emotions. That's why I'm laughing. Give myself grace when it's not so easy. I am pissed. Fuck that. I feel disrespected and I'm fucking pissed off and I want to go punch a fucking wall right now. And you know what? While I'm feeling this, I'm going to go sit in my room and go feel this, because I do want to punch somebody. And it's okay. It's okay to want to fucking punch somebody, but I'm going to go figure out why. What is it? What is it? Why? Why do I want to punch somebody so hard right now? So give yourself grace. Even when it's not easy. I love this. This is perfect. I'm going to post this in the group too, so that when they join this meditation, they'll understand.
Oh my God. And you know what? I just have to say, in Caroline, your laugh. I love your laugh. It's so fun.
Oh my God. I just can't help it. Like, I just want to punch someone in the face.
I do. I just like, well, Caroline, she's my chakra my Monday mantras video. Caroline cracks me up because she's commenting in the video. She's like, I can't stop laughing. I'm like, Caroline, I'm trying to be serious.
It's just the way you were moving, and it's like
the chakras, like pointing to the chakras. You're
I was laughing because my belly was kind of like bouncing in and out. I was like, damn, I really need to do some more exercises. So my one friend commented, he goes, yeah, my I am happy is that chakra's hid under all my belly fat. So I was cracking. I was like, Dennis, you didn't see my belly bouncing in that video? He goes, I did. I wanted to be like, motherfucker, that's not what you were supposed to say. But he was like, I did.
My God.
He's like, I love it.
No belly fat on you. Jesus Christ, like, no way.
I mean, I got some belly, but go look at the video.
You have not. You absolutely have not.
No, I'm telling you, it's funny. It was funny.
Show us.
Look at the video. It's in the video. My belly was like, boom.
Oh my God, no, but like, it's just, oh my God, you have to watch it. It's so, I could not stop pissing myself laughing.
Yeah.
Like I was at work and they were like, what are you laughing at?
Oh my God. Good morning, Luna.
Oh, good morning.
Gorgeous. How are you, sweetheart?
She's been waking up early.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm like, usually it's 7:30. Yesterday too, she woke up early.
Oh, I miss those cuddles.
I know. I know.
Enjoy them.
I love the cuddles.
Oh.
All right, guys. And I love you guys so much. You make me laugh so hard. So hard. I love starting my days with you guys. So I will see you all tomorrow.
Love you guys.
I love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Say bye, Luna.
Bye.